Whether in this building or in a new facility, the name New Brooklyn Tavern will stay the same. Thompson says they will continue to provide the same live experience for Columbia music lovers. OW High School, along with the rest of the school district, goes back to class this Monday. Superintendent Dr. Sean Foster says there's a lot to be excited about going into this new semester. And it's not just HKT and Edisto High Schools that will be receiving the new turf fields. Orangeburg County School District Superintendent Dr. Sean Foster says 4 other schools will be getting new fields once this year's football season ends. Tim Scott said that his plan for America focuses on 2 main issues: national security and improving education. While second in the opinion polls, DeSantis still heavily trails the frontrunner, former President Donald Trump. Reporting in West Columbia, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie opened his town hall in Columbia, South Carolina, being critical of the frontrunner and former President Donald Trump. One of the goals of the Teacher Village is to not just get educators living in Winsboro, but to get them to also spend their money in Fairfield County. Previously, Newberry's nursing program shared a building with other departments. Students and staff say that now having their own building will provide for better instruction. Earlier this week, the job fair made stops in Union and Chester, but no matter what community you live in or when you're looking for a job, those with the Department of Employment and Workforce say there's plenty out there. For more information, see the web version of this story. Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News. While Williams-Brice Stadium is going to be empty this weekend, the home of the Gamecocks is sure to be rocking next weekend when South Carolina welcomes Furman to town. Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News. And if none of that excites you, you should still come out to the town reunion to check out Doc's hats and some other of the cool vendors. I know I just found my hat for next year's Carolina Cup. On the road in Little Mountain, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News.
Our plan is working. Over 13 million new jobs since I've been elected to office. More jobs than any president's ever created in the first 2 years. Nearly 800,000 manufacturing jobs, including 14,000 in this state alone.
Speaking at Flex's West Columbia plant, President Joe Biden applauded recent investment into infrastructure across the nation, including right here in the Midlands.
Malfunction Junction. You all know it. How many years you've been talking about fixing Malfunction Junction? Well, now, thanks to Jim Clyburn and help from the infrastructure law, it's finally going to get fixed.
While President Biden admits there is still work to be done with the economy, he does give credit to recent legislation passed as helping the situation.
I'm not here to declare victory on the economy. I'm here to say we have a plan that's turning things around quickly, but we have a lot more work to do. Inflation is less than half of what it was a year ago, and we're continuing to work on it. You know, I know we have more to do. Bringing down inflation remains one of my top priorities.
Another one of Biden's priorities is energy independence for America, including using many different renewable energy sources.
By 2035, all electricity in America is going to be generated by clean energy. That's a big deal.
The president is seeking another term in office and tells voters that he has kept his campaign promises.
My view is wherever the need is most, that's the place we should be helping. And that's what we're doing. Because the way I look at it, the progress we're making is good for all Americans, all America.
President Biden will find out if South Carolina voters really are happy with him during the first of the nation's Democratic primary in 2024. Reporting in West Columbia, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News.
My first time coming to Turnerville, I got in a fight my second day.
To work on reducing violence at the Turbyville prison, South Carolina Department of Corrections teamed up with other organizations to create the Restoring Promise initiative. It involves moving prisoners from general population to an improved unit where they participate in a mentorship program.
It's an approach that people take and they make with it what they will, but they are also constantly learning from each other.
Changing any culture is tough, but changing prison culture, it can be difficult, and this is having a major impact on changing the prison culture. And why is that?
SCDC Director Brian Sterling says that the new unit has resulted in less violence and a safer environment, not only for those who live in the prison, but also for those who work there.
I think it's helped retain staff. I think staff want to do this. The warden who was here when it started said he stayed in his career for a little bit longer because he felt like he was actually helping folks that were incarcerated.
The new unit provides inmates with new freedoms, such as a room to themselves, and also new responsibilities.
Easy on, I'm telling you, man.
One inmate with a life sentence was able to become a mentor through the Restoring Promise initiative.
To know that I was going to be going from general pop to a space to where I could really be an asset to fellow incarcerated people was a good feeling. It's been a good feeling ever since.
As a mentor, he says he helps teach lessons he has learned in prison to younger inmates who have a chance of being released.
I'm not so much concerned about the education. It's important, but brothers really need to get somewhere in their hearts, to learn empathy, to be able to cry.
One young inmate who was part of the Restoring Promise unit says he continually got in trouble in prison when he first arrived.
I'm just got tired of doing the same thing. What's the outcome of me keep fighting? I go to lockup, I come back.
Now, the mentee hopes to put the lessons he has learned from his mentors to practice when he is released from prison later this year.
Life is all about what you make it, and I'm trying to make the best out of it because I missed a lot.
Reporting in Turbyville, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News.
It's been going on for 63 years, so just something the community has always done. So, and just people keep coming back, helping out and doing it, and just fun seeing everybody around, walking around, looking. So I've been helping ever since I started dating my wife now, about 31 years.
Many Lexington County Peach Festival volunteers have been helping for decades.
40 years plus, probably 50, as long as I can remember.
The annual tradition takes all year to plan, but those involved say the work is worth the hours of effort.
Seeing some familiar faces we don't see but once a year. We thoroughly enjoy them.
Seeing everybody come out.
There's plenty of fun things to do at the Lexington County Peach Festival, but trying the peach ice cream tops that list.
Live entertainment, we got food that's done by the community, and we got a few food trucks this year. Arts and crafts, got a car show that the Boy Scouts do, and I think they got rides across the road over there.
The festivities began with a parade this morning, followed by more fun in the Gilbert Community Park.
I'm thankful for all my family that helps with this, because you turn around here and you see about everybody belongs to us.
Yep, everybody that's here helping is our family.
You're right. Big thing.
People show up and help. A lot of them not even from the community, but they friends with somebody in the community and they'll come help.
And the proceeds raised from the event go towards community projects.
We are a very tight-knit community. We love to help everybody.
And if you missed the daytime fun, be sure to come out to the fireworks at the Gilbert Community Park, which start at 10 o'clock. Reporting in Gilbert, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News.
We saw in recent years there was quite a demand for commercial drivers. That apparently has eased a bit, but in the medium and long term, we know that these are going to be sought after. Commercial drivers are going to be a big need.
CDL Day allows South Carolinians to take the road and written test to obtain a commercial driver's license or learner's permit. The road test consists of 3 parts.
Parallel parking is part of the test that a lot of us who took the regular driver's license struggle with, and so those kind of low-speed skill maneuvers are going to be just an important part of the test.
Another important part of the test is vehicle inspection.
It's one of the most important things for driving because, like I said, if you're not driving, you're not making money.
And before I leave the fairgrounds, I'm going to take a short trip in a truck based right here in Columbia to see what it's really like to be out on the road.
If you can drive your personal vehicle with no issues and you put forth the effort to learn how to drive these trucks, you can drive them.
The final part of the test is on-road driving. Bird says that after obtaining your license, you then work with a trainer at a trucking company before getting your own truck.
You go on from there, you stay company driver, you might decide you want to own your own truck, to have your own business. It's whatever you want to do with it. I was going coast to coast, north to south. I did all the lower 48s, and I've seen so much stuff, and I feel truly blessed with it.
Despite the positives of the job, he adds that trucking is not your regular 9 to 5 and involves a lot of time away from home.
When I had my son, I missed that first step. And it does kind of pull on you a little bit, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind that you're doing this to support your family.
Bird says he hopes to one day take his son to the Superman Museum in Illinois in his off time. Reporting at the State Fairgrounds, Alex Tejada, ABC Columbia News.